Welcome, everyone, to the Friday series called Letting Your Light Shine. There it is, right there. Based on Matthew 5, verses 15 and 16, where Jesus commands us to shine our light before people so they may see our good works and may glorify our Father in the heavens. In this video series, I highlight only good news, such as random acts of kindness, as well as humorous, educational, and inspirational thoughts to help keep everyone encouraged during these trying times. And they can get pretty trying sometimes, can't they? So let's start with some good news. For years, Shay Taylor walked the halls of Yale New Haven Hospital with a mop and a cleaning cart, making sure patient rooms were spotless. Soon, she'll be walking those same halls with a stethoscope, this time as a doctor. However, her journey didn't follow a traditional path. After graduating in the top 10% of her class at Wilbur Cross High School in Connecticut, Taylor had the potential to go far, but unfortunately not the guidance. She shared, I just didn't know what to do after I graduated. I have a single mom and we didn't know anything about financial aid or applications. We were just kind of lost. At just 18, needing to earn a living now that she's not in school, she took a job as a janitor at Yale New Haven Hospital. What started, though, as a practical decision turned into nearly a decade of hard, honest work, cleaning patients' rooms, psychiatric units, and offices. Then life took a turn that would change everything. After a devastating house fire, Taylor's mother suffered severe lung damage and began struggling to breathe. Despite repeated hospital visits, doctors couldn't find the cause and even dismissed her symptoms as psychological. Desperate for answers, Taylor reached out to someone she never imagined contacting, the hospital's CEO, whose office she had occasionally cleaned. She explained her mother's situation and asked for help. Within days, her mother was connected to a new medical team and finally received a diagnosis: vocal cord dysfunction, a rare condition that had been overlooked. That moment lit a spark. Taylor realized, if I could be a voice for my mom, maybe I could do this for other patients as well. At first, she explored different roles in healthcare, but the more she learned, the clearer her goal became. She wanted to become a doctor and advocate for patients who weren't being heard. The road ahead wasn't easy, as you might imagine. With no clear roadmap, Taylor had to figure out each step on her own, often starting with a simple Google search. She enrolled in classes at Southern Connecticut State University, later earning a master's degree from Quinnipiac University to complete the science courses needed for medical school. And through it all, she kept working. Wow. By day, she studied. By night, she returned to the hospital, continuing her janitor job while saving money for application fees and the MCAT. But her determination paid off. Taylor was accepted into Howard University College of Medicine. And recently, she received even more life-changing news. She was matched to Yale New Haven Hospital for her residency. The very same hospital where her journey began and where she worked. In the now viral video, Taylor's reaction says it all as she screams with joy, jumps up and down, and collapses into arms of loved ones overwhelmed by the moment. She said, "I would never have imagined this. To come back to the same place just means everything." Now she's preparing to return as an anesthesiology resident, ready to care for patients and ensure their voices are heard, just like she once fought for her mother. And she hopes her story inspires others who feel uncertain about their future. She concluded, I want them to keep going. I want them to not take a no as the final answer. So from cleaning hospital rooms to saving lives inside them, Shay Taylor's journey is becoming a powerful reminder that it's never too late to rewrite your story. Indefinitely speak up and keep pushing forward. And now to our fun fact of the week. Did you know that to protest the high tariffs imposed by a UK, United Kingdom, censorship board, a filmmaker submitted a 10-hour movie of white paint drying, and the board had to watch the entire film. You get them back, yeah. All right, here's our riddle of the week. What does an island and the letter T have in common? Pause if you need more time. Don't cheat and look it up. And we're back. And the answer is, they're both in the middle of water. An island is in the middle of water, and the letter T is in the middle of the word water. Did you get it? Give me a thumbs up. This leads to our random acts of kindness. And I like this one because when I lived in Hawaii, I delivered pizza for 12 and a half years. And I used to do what this guy did all the time. What started as a simple pizza delivery in Boise, Idaho, has turned into a heartwarming viral moment that's restoring people's faith in kindness. On a busy Friday night, the Wilson family ordered pizza and a 2-liter Diet Coke from Domino's. Not long after, they received a voicemail from their delivery driver, Dan, who explained that the store was out of Diet Coke, but offered to substitute it with something else. No big deal, they thought. But Dan had other plans. Instead of just swapping the drink, Dan decided to make a personal stop at a store to pick up a Diet Coke himself so the order would be exactly right. When he arrived, he apologized again and handed over the order. But this time it was complete with the drink they originally wanted. That small, thoughtful gesture left the family stunned. Dan shared, they were just amazed that someone would go out of their way to stop at a store and get them a Diet Coke. My question is, why are you drinking Diet Coke if you're eating pizza? Doesn't make sense. Anyway, the Wilson family shared the story online, explaining they wish they had more cash on hand to tip him in that moment. But what Dan told them next made the situation even more meaningful. He's been working at Domino's as a second job for 14 years, and he's retiring in just a few weeks. So, wanting to do something special, the Wilson family started a GoFundMe page to give Dan the send-off they felt he truly deserved. And the internet responded in a big way. A video of the moment quickly went viral on TikTok, racking up more than 2 million views. Now imagine if everybody viewing that just gave $1. That guy'd be rich. Strangers from all over were touched by Dan's kindness and inspired to return it. The day after the video was posted, Katie Ann Wilson shared this update. We dropped off a retirement card and an additional cash tip to the Domino's where Dan works. In the card, we wrote him a letter that explained how we put him on TikTok and that the internet fell in love with him. Dan gave us a call this afternoon and thanked us for the card, the additional tip, and for the TikTok donations to the GoFundMe page. And she said when we were talking with Dan, it had just reached about $900. And he was literally speechless and so humble, she reported. And then Katie added, we'll keep y'all updated. Let's see how far we can get this to go for Dan, because he deserves it. Well, only 5 days later, more than $31,000 has been raised by thousands of donors. What began as a thoughtful stop for a soda turned into something much bigger. It's a powerful reminder of how far a small act of kindness can go. Brian added, let's show Dan that his kindness didn't go unnoticed. Let's help him step into retirement feeling appreciated, supported, and celebrated. Amen to that. And now here's our 7 inspirational thoughts for the week ahead. These are all from Sai Baba. Sai Baba. I like that name. Number 1, life is a song. Sing it. Life is a game. Play it. Number 3, life is a challenge. Meet it. Number 4, life is a dream. Realize it. Number 5, life is a sacrifice. Offer it. Number 6, life is love. Enjoy it and share it, I might add. And finally, number 7, life ahead can only be glorious if you learn to live it in total harmony with the Lord. Amen to that. That brings us to the best news of all, the good news of Jesus Christ. So here's our Bible verses of the week from Psalm 27:4 and Luke 11, verses 9 and 10. One thing I have asked from Yahweh, this only have I sought, that I may dwell in the house of Yahweh all the days of my life, to gaze on the beauty of Yahweh and to seek him in his temple. And Jesus says to you all, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. For everyone asking receives, and the one seeking finds, and to the one knocking it will be opened to you. I want to thank everyone for watching and remind you to let your light shine in whatever way you can. I hope this series helps everyone stay encouraged at all times. And please join me Sunday morning as we continue our series on the backgrounds of the New Testament letters. We're still in Acts. And Tuesday afternoon for a Bible study called Talking About Jesus, where we're continuing our new study on the history of denominations. I truly hope you'll join us for all of these. And now, may God bless you and keep you, and may his glorious light shine upon you. Have a great weekend, my friends. See you next time.